Right, go on then, big man. We said it at the start of the season. I like to wait 10 games to see when the dust settles. We're 10 games in. Spurs top of the league. Can we do it? Can we win the league, mate? That's the big question.
Like, surely he's not going to ask this question.
We have to address it, mate.
Yeah, do we now? Okay.
We do. 2 points. They're 2 points clear. Top of the league.
Can Spurs win the league?
Yeah.
No.
Brilliant. Why not?
I'll tell you why.
Why? Come on then.
Because there's at least 2 better teams in the league.
Yeah, but there's a lot of factors around it, mate.
I think Spurs have been doing amazingly, obviously, but I think they are very reliant on the 2 players, and we know who they are.
Yeah.
An injury to one of them, and I hope it doesn't happen for your sake, touch wood. Maddison is very...
He is very
loves an
key,
injury, doesn't he? I can't remember a season he's not had an injury. It's kept him out.
Yeah, it's true.
I just think you take either Son or Maddison out of that team, you're not the same team. You haven't got the drop off to like your Johnson and your Richarlison and all of them. It's just massive.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
If Maddison and Son stay fit all season, which is a massive if,
yeah,
then I think you might be able to get second.
Here's the argument.
I just can't see you winning the league. I think it's just too early.
That's fair enough. But the argument is, yeah, obviously you can say about you take 2 of any team's best players out of the league, out of the team, they potentially struggle.
They struggle, but
obviously we haven't necessarily got the strength in depth as many of the other teams.
The depth, yeah, exactly.
I'll give you that. But on the flip side of that, January's only around the corner. We're gonna spend money. There's still money in the pot. We've got Kane's money to spend. He wants another striker. You say about Maddison and Son, arguably, you'd probably argue Romero or Van der Ven's probably more important because we've got Eric Dyer to come in after that, and Ashley Phillips, an 18-year-old. So one of them go out, then arguably we're in more trouble than we would be if Son or Maddison goes out. Because Maddison, Lo Celso can still do a job there, and up top, obviously, Johnson or Richarlison. It's not the same. Don't get me wrong, it's not the same. No, you're not. But if they need to scrape us through 3 or 4 games, they could.
Let me change it. If Maddison, Son, or Romero or Van der Ven get injured long term, you can't.
That's fair enough. But here's the thing, yeah. Our starting 11, I'd put us up on the day, can challenge anyone.
Yeah, on the day you can give anyone.
Obviously, Richie is our weak point, but Johnson, as we've seen recently, he's coming to obviously back from injury. He will look a lot better in that position. I think he strengthens the left sided up.
Yeah,
and I don't think we've got any weak points in that starting 11.
No, I just think you need more than a starting 11, and I just don't think the squad's there yet. And also, City. You know what City are like when they've chased us down for seasons.
100%.
They like being behind, and they'll chase you down. And to top that, or to top Liverpool, who I think we're going to be right up there,
definitely.
And then Arsenal, who obviously I'm still on the fence whether Arsenal can match what they did last season. We will see. But to top all 3 of those teams is a big ask, and if you do that, fair play. But I just think it's too much.
But here's the thing: then they all have bigger squads, But for what? We're playing 1 game a week.
That's true. Yeah, that is what does go.
We've got no Champions League football, no European football. We're out of the Carabao Cup already. We've got the FA Cup, obviously, but that'll be what starts in February, doesn't it? January, February. So we'll obviously have the January window out of the way.
Yeah.
So if we strengthen up, we get defender, striker, and then maybe another winger. I think we've got Bentancur back. It's that midfield of Maddison, Bentancur, and Basuma is insane. I'd argue one of the best midfielders in the league. You know what?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll give you that. That's a really good point. You have only got 1 game a week.
Yeah.
And if there was ever a season you could pull it off, it's probably this one without playing in Europe.
We spoke earlier about it. Obviously, the first time in Premier League history that 3 teams have had more than 24 points after 10 games, which is convenient. Always is very convenient, isn't it? Top of the league.
So there's 3 above 24?
Yeah, so we're on 26, Man City and Arsenal on 24, and then you're on 23, and I think Villa on 22. So it's very close.
Yeah.
And I think realistically, it's going to come down to the head-to-heads. Yeah, I think whoever's beating each other out of the top 6, I know it obviously sounds easy to say it like that, but I think they're going to be the most important games where I feel like the lesser teams... We said at the start of the season, it's more like it's a top 10, isn't it? Like a top 9.
I think you're right.
Bottom 11.
Because looking at it now, I can't see Liverpool losing many games at home. I can't see City because it's just City. I can't see the way Spurs are playing. I can't see Spurs.
I mean.
Arsenal have been great at home as well. So it's like
Even Villa, they got one of the best home records in the league.
Those games have got
the importance goes up such a level.
Someone's going to lose in those games.
They have to.
And that's what, obviously, that's what is going to be the big factor, like you say, and that's going to be so interesting to see, because I just don't think you can call it.
No, I do think the spirit around Spurs at the minute, obviously Big Ange's impact coming in, he's had the best start to a Premier League season out of any new manager ever in the history of the Premier League.
Throwing all in there today.
I am, mate.
He's class. From what second he walked in, I thought I didn't know he was going to be this good, but I thought he seems good. I think he's going to be a positive manager. Just got something about him.
You think season's gone by? We need a new keeper. Lloris was obviously aging. Vicari's been class.
Yeah,
stats-wise, he's one of the best, if not the best in the league. I think he's alongside Alisson.
I think if he's the team of the year now, he's in team of the year.
Yeah, I think Van der Ven, mustard, mate. Absolutely top class. Yeah. Like, you said about you're right. Team of the year, he's in there.
If you go through it, the 11, Udogi's solid, Porro's solid, the goalie, both centre-backs. Yeah. Basumi, how much I rate him. Yeah. Madison, who's your third midfielder? Sar's been top class. Then you got 20-year-old, mate. Yeah. Son, the only one is Richarlison, really.
Yeah, Kulusevski does running for days, mate. He's got the most running yards in the league.
I think maybe those two would be the ones that I would potentially replace.
Long term, I think Kulusevski, but
I think maybe against, like, if you're comparing him against the other three, I think pound for pound, of the 11, you can go right up against the other 11, apart from maybe those two. But I mean, that's where you've been.
Johnson stepping in for Richarlison, I trust me, mate. He's going to fit there like absolute glue, mate.
Not compared to like Diaz or blooming, what's his name?
Why not?
Grealish or
it's different levels, but
Martinelli.
It's how they play, mate.
Yeah,
it's how they play together.
But mate, it's not. It's if you finished,
the spirit's high, mate. That even Ange come out the other day and was like, it's the White Hart Lane's like a bloody nightclub at the minute, mate. After the games, the place is rocking.
Yeah, but you fully believe, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm not sitting here saying we are going to win a league.
You just know,
but I'm saying it's possible.
Yeah,
it's possible.
You must be buzzing for that from where you've come.
I mean, we're finishing 8th last season with drab football under Conte Mourinho.
I don't think anyone can sit here and say, right, this is going to be the top four. I think that's the top four. I know you think Villa might sneak in, but I just think Europe and stuff will catch up.
No, I do think that's the top four.
I just think you cannot call that top four.
Like you said, I think
the order you can
I know it's easy to say now because of the way everyone started, but you look at them, the top four as it is, they've all been solid. I mean, Villa, yes, they have been solid, but you look at Brighton. Brighton are struggling after European games.
Yeah, the Thursday
they're feeling it. Yeah. I know Villa obviously got Emery, who's like a European genius, but
it will catch up.
They will feel it at some point. Newcastle have felt it a little bit already. But again, like Newcastle, they're sitting in 6th or 7th, and I think we're already 11 points clear. No, 9 points clear. Sorry. I know it's already 3 games, but this is the point. Yeah, City are 2 points behind us. They've already lost 2 games.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's a crazy season, but I do think a lot of people were writing it off. Spurs like, no chance, they're going to fall off. Nah. And we've said it before, every team will have a blip. But yeah, no, I totally think Spurs have a solid chance of doing it, but we'll have to wait and see. Let us know in the comments what you think. Can Spurs win the league? I believe so. He doesn't. It's got to have hopes and dreams, right? Make sure you like and subscribe, and we shall see you in the next one.
Boom.